started my greens, and I just put down the new area rug with my boys. And y'all, I am sorry for the video of us putting down this rug, because I did not realize this rug was this big. And when I got the rug, I'm thinking that the rug was like a 9 by 13. I think this is a 9 by 13, but what I thought I was getting was a 7 by 9 maybe. And when we put it down, I realized it was so big. Like, oh my goodness, it's taking up the entire space, which the last one did, but it's much longer. But I love it. It's a washable rug. It is very soft. I did go with the washable rug because I want to be able to keep it for a very long time. The rug that we just replaced has been down for about 2 years. And it was just time for a new rug. I got it from Wayfair. I will link it down in the description. And it took about 4 days for it to arrive. I think I got it last Thursday, and it came yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. And so I was very shocked to see it, and I was happy to see it. So I made a mental note to get that done as soon as I could, which was today. So today is pretty much a slow day. I don't know if you guys know, but last week we went through like a tornado and very severe weather storms. Well, it came back Sunday and yesterday. So we got a notification that there would be no school today. So we're going to be chilling at the house, just pretty much not doing much. I decided this would be a great time to start getting like some vlogging done. I have sat down. I've talked to my best friend. I've talked to my husband. I've talked to everybody that I can talk to about this whole hunt for a new planner. It has been driving me crazy. So I am going to go the route of just building my own planner. So there are a few things that I do want to focus on as far as getting the planners purchased. Well, they're going to be Stalogy notebooks. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3 more of these. And this is the exact same book. I always change the color. I get some like construction paper or something from Hobby Lobby, and I'll just like rededicate the cover, print some stuff off of it, off of like Canva to make it what I want. But this is my Bible and faith planner where I write. So what goes into this? All right, so I'm gonna read what goes into this because I want to make sure I touch on everything. Okay, so my Bible reading plan for each month goes here, where I set up a monthly view of a monthly view calendar, and then for each day I already have written out the script, the reading plan that I want for each day, broken down. And then soap study goes in here, my prayer request goes in here, my sermon notes from church go in here, Bible study notes, podcast notes, anything like journaling to God goes into this book. So what I did, and you can kind of see it, is I took it to Office Depot and I got them to cut down, and I do multiple books at once. So for like 3 or 4 books for them to cut down, it's like $8. So I got, as you can see, they're the same exact. Well, this one's thicker because I've used it, but they cut down this much. And I had it cut down because I have my planner cover, and so this is like my planner cover, and each planner cover has all the books inside my planner cover is the same size as this. So each of these covers have strings, has 4 strings, and you can just like slide. Like this is my personal journal. This one is my wellness planner. This one is my everyday family, anything, doctor's appointments, anything goes into this. And so I basically put this one in the book and I take it to church with me every Sunday, on Sundays when I go to church. And so what it looks like, once it's like, and I have a pen in the side, but this is what it looks like. It's pretty thick and I love it. I have 2 of these. And so what I'm going to do with my up and coming planner so today I am going to make my purchase to get 3 more of these. And I'm going to have one for budgeting and finance and savings tracking. The other one is going to be my personal planner. And so this is where I'm going to put like my weight loss goals, calorie counting, my personal journal, and you know how I'm feeling. I want to track things like my mood as far as like what causes my blood pressure to go up, because sometimes my blood pressure is up and I have no clue that it's up until I take my blood pressure and I have a headache and it's like, what triggered this? So I'm going to have exercising plans in that planner, medication tracking, doctor appointment log, and recommendations. If my doctor ends up like referring me to a specialist, like everything goes into my personal planner, tracking my mental health, self-care, therapy. I also included where I'm going to be putting in my monthly goals, reflections, and things that I need to reset on or come back to if I've like put it down and decided, 2 months later, this actually would work for me. So I picked that back up. So that's what the first one is going to be. The second one is going to be for my commonplace, and well, this is the third one because I already talked about the budget and expense tracker book. So in the budget and expense tracker book, I am also going to be tracking every purchase that's made when it comes to grocery shopping, food, eating out, things like that. So anything related to money, savings. If I make money, building up our emergency funds, everything is going to be tracked in that first planner. So, okay, the third planner is going to be my commonplace family planner. And so this is where the home is going to be managed, the family is going to be managed, homeschool is managed, the daily routines, any travel notes that I need to take, to-do lists, all of that. So as I was sitting and talking to my husband about, should I just try, putting everything, my faith, the budget tracking, the family common planners, and my personal into just one book, he was like, no, just separate them, and that you solely only work on that specific book a certain day of the week or something like that. So I am doing that. Since I already have my faith and Bible study planner already with me, I'm just going to finish out that book and then start a new one. I'm hoping by January of 2025, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to fill up that faith journal. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm also going to start implementing my food and recipes binder. This binder is huge. And I want to give you guys a good look on this binder. So give me a second and I'm going to, position the camera so that you guys can kind of see what this is. All right, so I ended up making this in Canva, and I am putting it in the binder cover. So it just says the Nesbitt family, our favorite foods and recipes. All right, so inside the cover, it is immediately followed by the table of contents. And the table of contents is double-sided. So I have everything I can think of here, and I only made these printables because if I just need to like change something up, I can, and it's no big deal. All right, and then we have here the inventory. As you can see, this is number 1. So behind number 1, we're going to have the pantry inventory, freezer inventory, and the refrigerator inventory. All right. And I have a few of these blank pages to follow. The next one is entrees. And so in the entrees, section 2, we are going to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, appetizers, salads, and sides, sauces, and dressings. Number 3 is slow cooker. For slow cooking, we're going to have soups and stews, chilies, casseroles, meats and barbecue, pasta, and freezer meals. Again, every one of these were created and printed out in Canva. I did not go on Etsy. I did not pay anyone to do these. I did these all on my own. All right, and so as you guys know, we are a juicing family. So I only have 2 items under juicing, which is the fruit and vegetable juice and smoothies. After juicing, we have baking, section 5, which is cookies, cakes, breads, pies and tarts, muffins, and cupcakes. So I plan to pretty much get as many recipes in here, and the recipes along with instructions. Next section is the dry mixes. And for my dry mixes, I'm going to have pancake and waffle dry mix, soup dry mix, spice blends, baking, and homemade seasonings. Number 7 is canning. So I'm not really going to compartmentalize canning because just yet, until I know exactly what it is that I want to can. And once I do compartmentalize that, you'll notice that these don't have actual subcategories. I am just going to update this to include whatever subcategories that I want for number 7 through 11. I also am not 100% sure if I'm going to be putting gardening in this binder. I might create a separate binder for gardening, so it may only have 10 sections for the restaurants. This is going to be restaurants by location, and like here local, and then also where we travel the most, like my hometown, my husband's hometown. And it's going to include menus, like what is the amount that we normally pay per person, and all that. It's going to be very detailed. Now, meal delivery services, I don't know how I misspelled that, but I didn't even catch it until just now. I'll update that. But so meal delivery services is things like what is it called? Like HelloFresh. Like we have tons of different little recipes, like even Publix aprons give you recipes, and so it's going to be recipe cards and things that we can kind of like put in a specific place to either go back to and use and reference, or just sometimes share. And then lastly is going to be resources. And resources is going to be everything that I know that my family may need to know if I'm unavailable. They can always go to this area. Like, you know, it's not going to have personal information as far as like card information or anything, but we do have separate bank accounts for different uses. For example, we have a bank account that we only use for food and gas, and then we have a bank account just for bills. And so, like, for example, my husband may want to know one day, if I'm unavailable, how much money do we normally transfer over to the food and gas account, and then what is particularly put to the side for gas for the entire month and what is put to the side for food, and how I break down that food amount by week. So it's going to have just all the resources in here for anyone who needs to know something and they can't get to me and access me in a timely manner. All right, so my greens are not quite finished, but they're getting there. We're gonna.
This right there.
I see it. Mommy gotta come clean it up.
That's the thing.
So the rug that I had made such a mess. I gotta get all this up when I get back home. You ready to go see Zadrian?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Go outside. Get in the car.
We'll be back, y'all.
See you back, y'all. White ants. Just a white ants. I pushed it out. It's raining in the front door. It's on the car. I want to fix the flowers every day.
You do?
I do. I want to see flowers
All
out.
right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna head to my son's job. So we had like this tornado last week, and there's hardly nothing, and there's hardly anything open yet, like as far as the grocery stores. So I had to reduce myself down to going out and
Hey, what's the car over there?
getting something to eat, like at fast food or something. And we had extra food left over, and he hardly ever eats lunch on his lunch break. So I decided that I would just take him. He literally works like 5 minutes up the road. So I decided to just take him what we had left over so that he can have lunch whenever he decides to take his lunch. Because my kids, I think Zoe Grace and Zadrian, those two they will skip a meal. Zoe is really good at skipping breakfast, and I have to really like make her eat. You like breakfast? For some reason, it doesn't matter what it is. She wakes up, she's not hungry. She won't eat nothing. Zadrian is the type, I feel like he could do better with his food, but he has to really just learn how to plan and prepare for his meals when he goes to work. Now, I've done the whole thing of him like going to the grocery store, you know, setting aside money when he gets paid, get his paycheck, and say, hey, let's go to go to Walmart and let's pick out you some meals for, the 5 days that you work, because now he's full-time. And, it's okay to splurge on eating out on payday, But again, that's stuff that has to be budgeted and accounted for when he does get paid, so that he's going to treat himself. And then for the rest of the week, he's going to have prepared meals for him. Yeah, so trying to teach him right. Zoran and Zuriel, they ain't missing no meals. They ain't missing breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. They want a snack after every main meal. I be like, Lord. just wanted to give you some food that was left over. All right, bye. You? No, we're gonna go home. So I know, but it's so hot outside. Okay, so this is what I put in there because I didn't have any chicken broth, so I put that in there, and guys, the greens smell and look so good. So it is now 3:15, and I'm gonna let these cook a little bit more, maybe like an hour, and then I'm gonna turn them on low and turn them off and just keep it on warm until dinner time.
Cause I want to see my hair.
You want to see your hair? You miss your hair?
Yes. I want it out.
I'm a 2-strand twisted.
No.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna do it on Thursday. Do not get it wet.
No.
I mean it. Do not wet your hair. You can take it loose, but don't wet it. All right, so I am getting ready to do some printables for Zoran so he can do some learning time and turn it on Homeschool Pop for him. So right now we are actually merging in words for like letter sounds and words so he can get his words. Look, he can he learns like what, you know, to take the TH and combine it with like the other part of the word, whatever the other part of the word is.
Mommy.
I know. So if you have a toddler and you don't know what to do for them, I would suggest that you go straight to Homeschool Pop on YouTube and find their grade or their learning level style and get them started on that as soon as possible. It has been a lifesaver for us, especially during the summertime where we still want to kind of keep them, you know, active with school and not necessarily just like allow their brains to go to complete mush. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for Zoran right now, and we're going to sit down and we are going to learn together. And that also, doing that for him keeps him keep his attention on what it is that we're doing. So I dedicate about, you know, 20 to 30 minutes for him just to sit with him and go through this stuff. Yes, love.
This one. This one is right there. This one is right there. This one is right there. Right there. No, it's not the sun. See the pencil?
Drill.
Drill. Dress drill. Dress is drill. Dress drill. Rain, mommy. Drill.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This is a drug to green.
Drawer.
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 Pla. Pla. What's the pla doing?
Plow.
Plow.
Pla.
Pla. Pla. Pla. What's another word?
Pla.
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 Pla. Pla.
Plus.
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 Plus. Yeah. Plus.
Pla. Pla. Pla.
Plus.
Pla. Pla. Like floor.
Four.
Floor, like the floor.
Four. Right there.
I think this is my desk that is going to get put up in my room.
What book?
Over there.
This is heavy.
To me, to hold with one hand.
I'll help you. I'll help you, Mommy.
What are you doing?
You help. You help.
Only one here that has a really good imagination. Other than Lauren.
Those is some. All right, we have another package that's coming in, and I can't wait to share with y'all what I'm doing. I'm so ready to get my little corner, my study corner together. So I've been gradually working on getting my little study corner journal section in my room together. So I have a desk coming, a lamp, some chairs, and a little shelf. So that's what's going to be dropped off over the next couple of days. All right, so I'm just sitting here. It's 5:30. I normally head upstairs to retire for the evening, take my shower, sit down, get some TV, relax. But tonight I am going to be listening to my audio Bible while I fold some clothes upstairs and purge out, because you know I have so many clothes to fold that I'm going to just try to retire as early as possible. If you are here and you've gotten to this point of the vlog, then you are my people. You're my person, and I appreciate you being here, and I'm so glad that most of you have stuck it out through all the changes. All right, so it has been an hour, you guys, and this is what the greens look like. And okay, so we're gonna have this with some rice, rotisserie chicken, and some rolls. So that is dinner.